This is a video of all the Tako, aka Octopus, that I've caught over the last couple weeks here in Hawaii. Let's get started. This first one, I'd suggest pausing it if you want to try to find it before I go down. There it is, super camouflaged. You see a couple colorful rocks next to the hole. I actually didn't even see the colorful rocks, I just saw the camouflaged Tako before I went down. Normally when you go down and they know that you see them, they change colors to that doo-doo brown. Pretty good size one. This next one I saw again, just camouflaged in the rocks. I think this one I saw a crab shell that was just outside of the hole that made me look around the area a little more until I found the top one. Poke them out. This is a little smaller one. Let them go, let them grow. Goes right underneath that ledge. This next one, again, pause it if you want to try to find them. There's two of them in this clip. Smaller one, and then this real big one with all the rocks outside of his hole. Hard to miss if you're out there looking for a Tako. First time I've ever found two in one, and I wanted to get it in one breath, so see if I can do it. Just lightly poking them, just tickle tickle. If you try poking them too hard, you'll end up poking your spear through their skin, and they won't come out as easily because they'll really just get stuck and pinned in there. You just gotta be gentle. Let the legs come up the spear, and then they'll come out pretty quickly. Pushing my breath hold to get the second one. Oh yeah. About a 1.5 pound one and a 5-pounder. There's another one. See all the colorful rocks outside of them. Easy way to spot them is just to stand out rocks, shells, anything that's out of the ordinary that's next to a hole. Start poking them. Pretty good size one this one is. Just come out, grab them. You always want to grab them as soon as they come out of the hole because they can dart away really fast. Right there I was biting the brain to get the Tako dead so I can use them for bait later. That's what they look like when they're dead. They're all white and the legs are curled up. There's another one. This one I really didn't notice for a while. I was just looking around the area because it looked like there could be something nearby. And I spotted it in the hole. Another smaller side one. Coming out. There he is. Another one. Come right home. Oh, grab him. Holding on tight to that spear. Another one, super obvious one, is tons and tons and tons of rocks. I honestly didn't believe it when I first saw it. I thought something maybe swam by and or the current made all the rocks slip over, but sure enough there was a hole with a big one inside. Go down to poke them out, start poking them. Kind of being stubborn, doesn't want to even grab its legs up on the pole yet. It was a little bit for a second. Just being stubborn, this one. And then what the heck, there's an eel inside the hole with it? At this point I still thought the eel was alive, so I'm like freaking out. What the heck is happening? This Tako's trying to scare me with an eel. What the heck? Yeah, trippy. So I go down and try to use the spear to pull the eel off. Like all skittish because what is happening right now. I found some Tako before where there's a half-eaten eel or an eel swims out of the hole still alive, but never before where it's just fully intact, and just realizing now that the eel's dead. So I go back down. Whatever, I'm just gonna go back to poking the taco. This one's trying to be smart and time it where I'm not looking at where I'm going up for air when it comes out. See it come up to the edge and not come out all the way. And then it starts to come, inks. That's when you know it's gonna try to make a run for it. Grab them. Camera flips perfectly straight to me somehow. Tripping. There's the eel dead on the ground, and there's the taco. Pretty good size one, almost 3 pounds. There's another one. You see all the rocks, and then the taco sucked back into his hole. Go poke him out. I don't love this 3 prong because the prongs are really widespread, which makes it hard to get into some of these smaller holes, even though there are some bigger taco in them. This one actually, those moana down on the left corner were like scaring the taco out of his hole, trying to bite the legs or something, and that's what made me spot him. Just a little guy. Let him grow. There's a little white-tip reef shark that I saw out there on the same day as that little taco. Just trying to tell him, hey, get out of here. This is my area while I'm out here. There's another one. See him flashing at me, saying, get out of here, leave me alone. I said, nope. I'm gonna use you for bait. I start poking him. Just a light tickle. You really don't want to poke too hard. Or too soft is hard to do because they kind of come out really easily as soon as you annoy them even a little bit. Go to bite the brain. Like I said, I'm going to use this guy for bait for hopefully bigger fish. Probably just catch eels, but you never know. There you go. Almost all white. When he's not all white, he's gonna ink in your Ziploc bags or wherever you keep them, so make sure they're all the way white, the legs are curled, and that's when you know they're dead.